Hello, I'm Damien Rowe. Let's continue. I had to stop the game because I was just so tired from Kyoji because he is such a frustrating character. Like, there's actually nothing to genuinely like about him. And he just frustrated me so hard that I just wanted to quit the game because, yeah, he's really not likable at all. And the only thing that's driving me is knowing what's going to happen later on. Like, if I didn't know, I would actually stop playing the game and never come back to it because he's really a bad, like, protagonist. He's terrible. I updated my makeup a little because it's darker, like the sun ain't shining anymore. So I did, like, a bit darker makeup to make it stand out a bit more on the video. And yeah, let's continue. What time is it? It's like 5 p.m. and it's so dark outside. I love the winter. So let's continue. I'm praying it doesn't make me want to end the game again because I'm at my wits' end. I'm tired. I had lasagna and it fueled me to go into like a sleepy coma, so now I'm just so tired. But I want to continue the game because it would frustrate me to leave at that point. Okay, oh god, they're back. Turning to look in the direction of the shouting, he finds the three they're not weirdos, standing and posing in front of Akane.
It's obvious why, Mew. It's because you keep butting in, Mew. That's right. Why do you keep butting into Sadashima-sama's business?
That's right, you keep butting in.
Apparently, they're blaming her for trying to mediate Kyoji's and Sadashima's argument. Standing behind Akane is Aoi, who looks both flustered and absent-minded at the same time. I want to know more about Aoi, like, she has not been mentioned in this story nearly at all, like, you have no idea who she is. And that kind of intrigues me, like, I want to know more about her because she looks so cute. Some of the other girls in the class look like they want to say something, but since they're all afraid of getting into the freaks crossfire, they just watch from the sidelines. This leaves Akane isolated, surrounded, and outnumbered 3 against 1. Kyoji cranes his neck and looks at Shinta. What should I do, given that I'm involved? Does he step in to stop them or not? Kyoji chooses. Fuck. Okay, another save. Well, actually I could have saved, wait. I'll save over this, and then I'll save over that. I mean, it is Kyoji's fault that she's in this situation. And they're also, like, arguing about him, so if he steps in, Sadashima might step in. And that might end up badly. If it was me, well, first off, I wouldn't get into a situation like this. But, like, if I was in a situation like this, and, like, my childhood friend was being harassed by 3 girls who are way too into somebody, I would step in. I'm going to watch. And hopefully it doesn't make the situation worse, because I genuinely think if I stepped in, like, it would make stuff worse. I should probably just stay out of this, right? Or do I step in and try to stop them? Shinta shakes his head with a knowing expression. Don't, man. Stick your neck in a cat fight and they'll make you out to be the bad guy, one way or another. Staying out of this is definitely the way to go. Yeah, I think it is. Indeed, Kyoji gets the distinct feeling that butting into this argument won't make things any better. But as those thoughts cross his mind, the girls' heated exchanges seem to escalate. That's enough, Mew. I can't listen to another word you say, Mew. I'm telling you, listen to what other people say for once. How many times do I have to tell you? You have no right to comment about me and Sadashima-kun.
It's like they're holding 2 different conversations at once. This is a drag. Scratching his head in annoyance, Kyoji walks up to the girls' argument. So my choice was completely useless, because he walks in either way. Why was I even given the choice? Seriously. So maybe I should have walked in to stop them. This game confuses me. Hey, Kyoji, cut it out! Yeah, Kyoji, what the fuck? Shinta calls out to him, but Kyoji has already planted himself between Akane and the trio. Everyone's gazes are fixed on him. Realizing he can no longer turn back, Kyoji speaks up. Now listen to me, you three. Oh no, what's he gonna say? Kyoji, I wish you would just disappear from the story. Every time he opens his mouth, it's just like, oh no. But the firm words he has been preparing himself to say are immediately drowned out by Marina's voice. Thank God. Marina, shut him up. It's the bad guy! Marina points at Kyoji in her typical exaggerated manner. Bad guy? That's right, Mew. You're the bad guy who brings pain and suffering to Sadashima-sama, Mew. Someday we'll punish you, Mew. That's right, that's right. We'll beat you silly one day. One hit knockout. No, all the energy he rolled before getting himself involved in their exchange suddenly drains out of him. You're such a pussy. Akane lets out a long sigh. Kyoji, please stay out of this. Listen, Akane, you can say that, but those girls won't listen to anything you say anyways. Akane makes a shooing gesture with her hand like he's some kind of bothersome stray. Like, yeah, it literally chose not to interact, but Kyoji is just that stupid that even if you choose probably the right choice, he will make the wrong choice for you. I heard what you just said. What is it this time? Marina's eyes seem to glint. What did you hear? We heard that, we heard that. You can't overlook that. The three huddled together and enthusiastically linked their hands. Heard what? Cringing, Akane asked for an explanation, causing Marina to give her a smug smirk. Akane may be stupid, but like, I hope she doesn't fall for Kyoji. Like, that is just a different level of stupid, you know? We have proved that you're a two-faced woman who's trying to deceive Sadashima-sama. Akane is rendered speechless, her mouth hanging open for a moment, but she soon recovers and parts her lips to give some kind of retort. Before she can, Marina cuts her off. Don't try to make excuses, Mew. You're going out with a new kid, Mew. Yeah, please don't go out with Kyoji. That's such a bad life decision. Hold on. What are you talking about? I'm not going out with... You and the new kid call each other by your given names, and that proves it. Just give up and accept your punishment, Mew. That's right, that's right. What punishment? Accept your punishment. No, listen, Akane and I are just childhood friends. But just as Kyoji cautiously tries to interject, another boy walks past him, putting himself between Akane and the trio as well. That's enough, you three. Sadashima-sama! The trio blushes in unison. Kazuyagi didn't do anything wrong, you know. But Sadashima-sama... The three girls frown in displeasure as Sadashima sternly continues. She's actually kind of reasonable right now, what the fuck? Besides, you say Kazuyagi's going out with the new kid, but can you prove it? They're childhood friends, so that's why she calls him by his given name. Right, Kazuyagi? Huh? The way Sadashima is acting leaves Akane stumped as to how to respond to his question. An extremely vicious smile plays over his lips. Is he trying to like show you like you're not dating him, right? Does he want to date Akane? Like, I mean, take her. I don't fucking want her. Kazuyagi, are you going out with the new kid? No, Akane stammers and shakes her head. But? We're not like that, but... So he's trying to get Akane to not even like me? The fuck? Well, you heard her. Treating someone terribly when they didn't do anything wrong is just cruel. Like what happened to me, right? You did do something wrong. Like, don't try to paint yourself as the hero. You did do something wrong. Sadashima suddenly feigns a pensive gaze into the distance. Seeing this, Kyoji drops his shoulders in defeat. the fucking PN face. God, I'm gonna fucking die. Oh, Sadashima-sama, you poor thing, Mew. Poor thing. I feel so bad for you. But you're handsome even when you're gloomy, Mew. Oh. Handsome. Very handsome. Yeah, thanks. The True dreamily looks up at Sadashima, but he only looks fed up with them. Yeah, he's really tired of them. I do appreciate you worrying about me, but would you please stop dragging my dignity through the mud? Of course, Mew. Of course. Of course. The three weirdos then turn around and leave. That's that then, Kazuyagi. Sadashima raises his hand in a pretentious manner before walking off. Oh yeah, thank you. As Akane mumbles in gratitude, the bell rings. Break time's over. I can't believe I wasted an entire break on something so stupid. Akane entirely drops her shoulders. Kyoji finds himself agreeing with her. Okay everyone, get to your seats, I'm starting class. As the biology teacher walks into the classroom, Kyoji totally returns to his seat. Let's go buy some buns, Kyoji. Shinta calls out to him during lunch break. Didn't you bring lunch today? I overslept and forgot to make it. Huh? Hold on. Did you just say make it? Yeah, didn't I tell you I make my own lunches? Huh. Didn't your mom, grandma, or sister make it for you? He's an independent man, Kyoji, unlike you. Kyoji. Shinta stands on tiptoe and taps Kyoji on the shoulder. You're green, Kyoji, way too green. Men nowadays need to know how to make their own lunches, or they won't survive out there. Besides, my mom, grandma, and sisters all have stuff to do. It's easier for everyone if I make it myself. Can we play Shinta, please? Plus, if I just pack leftovers, I can save my allowance. Get it? You've really got it rough, don't you? No, he doesn't. He's actually really smart unlike you, Kyoji. I guess, but forget all that. Let's get going. The yakisoba's bread's gonna run out if we don't hurry. Yeah. Why would you go somewhere else? I don't have anywhere else to go. Kyoji, what are you doing? Let's go together then. Let's go together then. Sure. The two of them hurry out to the school store, which is located in the other school building through the connecting corridor. As they jog their way there, Shinta suddenly stops next to the staircase. What's wrong? Look, over there. Shinta points at the staircase's landing where Sadashima is speaking to Akane. Kyoji urges Shinta. Let's go. Didn't you say you're worried about the yakisoba bread running out? In the story, it was said that Akane is friends with Sadashima. That should not bother you if they're friends. I mean, sure, but doesn't that bother you? Not really. When Kyoji tries to walk away, Shinta grabs him. The color of Kyoji's uniform chokes him, making him let out a frog-like croak. Oh, what are you doing? But it shouldn't bother him. They're just... Shinta, please, be the one with the brains. I think you need to be a bit more honest with yourself at times like these. Shinta has a smug expression on his face. I really don't care. Don't lie. It looks like you're the one who cares here. If that'll get you to stay here, fine. Let's go with that. Shh. Shinta brings a finger to his lips. Soon the two of them can make out Sadashima's voice. I'm sorry about earlier. You don't need to apologize for that, Sadashima-kun. Those girls are just delusional. Akane sounds moody, but despite that, her words do seem sincere. That part of you is what makes you such a nice person, Kazuyagi. I'm not nice or anything. Anyone would say the same. Listen, I need to get back to class. You haven't had lunch yet, right, Sadashima-san? Sadashima-kun. Sorry, just give me another moment. Listen, about the new kid. What is he to you, Kazuyagi? What is he to me? He's a childhood friend. Is that really all he is? What are you asking? Sorry, I guess it just bothers me is all.
looks like you really care about him, Kazuyagi, and I think he... Cut it out, Sadashima-kun. I don't need you saying weird stuff too. Flustered, Akane raises her voice at Sadashima. A moment later, Kyoji hears Sadashima laugh. Fine, I get it. Just a childhood friend. But you know, honestly, I'm kinda jealous of the new kid. Huh? What he said could be taken both ways. Like, either it's like legit sincere and like he has a crush on her and it's really cute, or he wants her to be defenseless and to use her. The story is probably telling me it's the other option, but like, I don't get that many bad vibes from him, honestly. Like right now he is much better than Kyoji. I mean, you're so hard to get, Kazuyagi, but you're defenseless with him. I wish I were your childhood friend too. His voice sounds a bit lonely. Akane falls silent, like she's taken aback by his words. I don't mean to come across like that. Just don't forget, okay? The new kid might care about you, but I care about you just as much. Koji just barely holds back an exclamation of shock, almost revealing himself. Shinta, sitting next to him, mumbles, "Ew, that gives me the creeps." What are you saying, idiot? Koji carefully peeks around the corner, sneaking a glance at the landing. Sadashima is resting his hand on the wall while peering into Akane's face. Can't I call you Akane too? What are you, stupid? Despite her words, her voice gives away how she actually feels. She's not actually upset, she's just pretending to be angry. This is dumb, let's go. Yeah. Literally, it's y'all's fault you heard that. You were not supposed to be sneaking up on people. It's your stupidity. And I hope... Like, I'm actually a bit, like, confused. Like, if they said they were friends before, why were they not calling themselves with their first names? Were they just not that close friends? Shinta doesn't stop him this time. He folds his arms behind his head, dragging his feet while he walks. His indoor slippers squeak against the connecting corridor's concrete floor. I'm surprised Sadashima can say saturate and stuff like that with a straight face. Shinta sounds half impressed as he says that, making Kyoji scoff. Seriously, what does he even see in her anyways? It's not that he thinks I'm competing with him over her or whatever. You little bitch, you just insulted Akane. You little bitch, you are way worse than Akane. Is that really what you think? Shinta, stop trying to make me get with Akane. Like, I probably am going to date Akane, but I don't want to, okay? I'm going to be dating her with uttermost disgust in myself. Shinta examines Kyoji's face. What do you want me to say? Yeah, it is. You got a problem with it? Shinta pulls away and answers with a shrug, and then he adds, Kazuyagi's kinda crude and she can be a busybody. Heck, she's outright annoying sometimes. She gives my big sis a run for her money. I saw hoo-ah into her and I was just like, whore. Like, that's what I saw and I was like, damn, Shinta. She looks kinda cute though, so believe it or not, she's got a lot of people who are into her. Ow, why did you hit me? Shut up, it was for no reason, okay? Come on, let's just get going. Could you give Shinta's back a hard slap again before hurrying over to the school store? After school, Shinta quickly packs his things and gives Kyoji a wave. Good luck with cleaning duty. Shut the hell up and get out of here. Oh yeah, we have to clean together. Shinta leaves, cackling. Akane approaches him expressionlessly, as if taking Shinta's place. Let's go, Kyoji. With that moody reply, Kyoji stands up. Today was just hell. The class meeting was terrible, and now he's been punished with cleaning duty. And to top this terrible day off... I mean, thank God, because it would have been so much more awkward if it was the three of you cleaning. Unfortunately, I have to go to the hospital today. My wound's ache, so I have to leave early. As soon as the 5th class of the day ended, Sadashima said this and left early. The The smug way he rubbed his bandaged arm was so provocative. Just think about it pisses Kyoji off. Sadashima wasn't even hurt that bad. He's just exaggerating. I guess. Do you really mean what you just said? Kyoji cast a sidelong glance at Akane, who looks back at him annoyed. Could you stop being a little bitch? Oh my god, just shut up. What's with that tone? You got a problem with my tone? That's how I always talk. Kyoji angrily shoves the door to the storage room open. Akane slams it back shut with just as much force, shouting back at him. Oh, trust me, I know that. That's not what I meant. But just then, Akane's voice dies down. What? Akane fidgets for a moment and then looks at Kyoji, her cheeks a bit red. Does she want to date him? Ooh. Go girl. Say, Kyoji, how do you feel about Sadashima-kun? Look, I have no idea where this question is coming from. I'm pretty sure it's clear I can't stand the guy. I didn't mean it like that. Then what do you mean? Kyoji remembers how Akane was talking to Sadashima during lunch. Fills his chest with a murky, unpleasant feeling. Forget how I feel about him. What do you think about Sadashima? Me? Yeah. I'm so annoyed with her. I'm annoyed with both Kyoji and Akane. Honestly, if this is Akane's role, I am having the worst time, but it's only gonna get better from here. I believe in myself. I believe it's only gonna get better from here after I don't interact with Akane ever again. Please, I don't want to be with her. It's what? Akane goes red and clams up, and then hangs her head in a very uncharacteristic manner. Pisses Kyoji off. What, you got a thing for Sadashima? What are you saying? Akane lifts her head in shock. Of course I don't. I mean, She's just closer to Kyoji. Is she actually in love with Kyoji? You stupid, what are you thinking? Akane's face is right in front of him. Her cheeks are growing red as she looks at him. Thoughts of what she might say causes her heart to pound. But eventually she looks away. This is painful. Anyway. I know that Sadashima-kun has a bad reputation. They say he does some nasty things, so I think he's an idiot. And all the guys around him are bad kids, but I do think he looks after people, right? And even though he says things that are kind of sleazy, he's relatively nice to girls. Yeah, because he has ulterior motives. Maybe he does, but watching Akane be so careful picking her words frustrates him. You're going this far to defend Sadashima? Kyoji will get angry at literally anything. Here's just a little pissy boy who is not mature in the slightest. That bitter feeling fills Kyoji's heart. Oh, is that alright? Kyoji? Fine, yeah, I get it. I see you hold Sadashima-kun in a very high regard, so you don't have to go out of your way to explain any further. Little piss boy, little angry little man. Oh my god, I just want to... I genuinely hate Kyoji. Oh my god. Hold on, what's with that tone? If you got something to say, just say it. No, really? No, you have a lot to say, like... But you should shut up. Don't say anything. Not really, I mean exactly what I said, and I've got nothing more to say. But just so you know, that guy said he... What? Never mind. Kyoji doesn't like the fact Sadashima said that, but it's impossible that he truly does like Akane, albeit in his own stupid brainless way. Maybe those dirty words stem from plain old petty jealousy like you have. If Akane really does feel something for Sadashima, Kyoji isn't in any position to comment on it. Some common sense, fucking hell. Come on, let's clean up. I don't want to stay here forever. Yeah. God, it's painful. By the time they finish cleaning, there is no one in the classroom. Kyoji grumpily shoves his textbooks into his bag. Akane who's also finishing getting ready to leave, comes up to him with an awkward expression on her face. I've got club activities, so I'll get going. Bye. Yeah. Akane hurries out of the classroom. Left all alone in the classroom, Kyoji angrily snaps his bag shut and kicks his chair. You have such anger issues, man. Get a life. How long have I been recording this? Not enough. Fuck. I don't wanna continue. Oh, Kyoji is so frustrating. I legit dislike him. After a dinner that's as strange as always, Kyoji returns to his room. He can't gather the motivation to practice the guitar today. His awkward conversation with Akane is still echoing in his thoughts. Did you upset her somehow? You mean like literally every word that spouted in your mouth? Of course you upset her, what the fuck? Kyoji rolls over on top of his bed, his lips contoured into a frown. However, he doesn't feel like he said anything wrong. Whew. I'm gonna have a heart attack. Kyoji. I'm amazed that they managed to make a character so despicable, so unlovable as the protagonist. Jesus Christ. He just thinks Sadashima is a nasty piece of shit, so he can't understand why Akane is willing to defend a guy like him. Kyoji, you are a piece of shit as well. You are even less mature than Sadashima, which is really bad on your behalf, I'll be real. Still... Okay, I'm skipping that, I'm not reading it again. When Shinta told him that, Kyoji realizes that while he was away from Kurahito, Shinta must have dealt with a lot of stuff. Is Akane in a similar position then? Plus Kyoji probably doesn't know everything about Sadashima. Maybe Akane is right, and he isn't as bad as he seems. It's possible. If that's the case, it's not his place to interfere, is it? Then again, that would just contradict what Shinta told him. Maybe Sadashima's not all bad, but that doesn't mean Kyoji can bring himself to like the guy. You don't have to. Just stop creating conflict, okay? Just shut up. When he told Yamiko the general outline of what happened... Why not? You'll be the only one losing out. Besides, if no one ever causes problems, how are people supposed to learn how to handle them? Yamiko, I'm gonna have to shut you down. Not a great idea. Don't encourage him to be a problem child. Sadashima has already enough problems in the classroom. Don't be the bigger dick. To begin with, kids these days are too soft. Having a problem student or two in class makes things more interesting. And if you're that problem student, I'm fine with that. It's not like you ever get involved in any real shady business after all. She gave him that carefree answer, but I don't get it. He's left feeling vexed. Some parts of him even say that it's not his problem. He should stay out of it. Yeah. Kyoji sinks his face into his pillow and lets out a big sigh. Okay, I'll stop the game here. So, bye-bye.